So, we're in Act 5. Gonna beat this today. Hopefully everyone's doing fine. Ah, lordy. Sorry for a little bit of a late start today, but I do want to beat hell today. Then we might do something else that's interesting. So, yeah, all we have to do is go up. There are a few areas that I'm slightly worried about. One of them being the Ancients if we get lightning immunes, which we most likely will. I'm going to have to be a little bit shifty with them. We'll see if that actually works out all right. But beyond that, I don't think we're going to have too many worrisome places. Yeah, if we run across gloams, they're going to suck. But there's not too many places where it's all lightning immunes.
Yes, warrior.
In fact, a lot of places here are cold immunes, which means we can sort of handle them. So off we go, up the hill, hope for the best. Let's see, what did we get spawned?
You'll pay for your atrocities, Bale.
If it'll actually show us. Okay, so we got skeletons of some sort. They're burning dead, that's fine. Obviously, we're not going to take them down as quickly as they were in Nightmare, but they're only poison immune, so that's not a big deal. Now, as far as our mercenary... Oh, we got quill rats as well. Okay. That might kill our mercenary. That's going to be my main concern here, is mercenary surviving. Quill rats are not terrible, but mercenary is. Hey, DV, how's it going? The powerful Trapsin build? I wouldn't quite call it powerful right now. We kind of lack the gear to make it powerful. Possible, yes. Powerful, no. Although, we do have Cloak of Shadows. It's just on a really, really unfortunate button for me. And it looks like we've got something doing... Yeah, something is doing amp damage. It's going to be over here. Question is, whom is it? Oh, he's dead. Hopefully you're doing all right, DB. But yeah, most of this act is going to be us trying to kill things from afar. Just letting our traps do about 90% of the work for us. And I didn't actually buy potions. I'm a dingus. Let's drink the normal healing potion. And I will fill up my belt while we kind of chill. There you go. And yeah, damage-wise, not amazing damage, but considering we're under-leveled and partially split into Shadow, I think we'll be okay. Ow. Oh, I lost my fade already, jeez. But yeah, the plan is to beat Act 5 today, or at least get to the Ancients. If we can't beat the Ancients, I'll just go back and do some grinding for levels. Not too hard. This is the long journey, but who cares? Yep, it's not speedrunning, that's for sure.
I need money.
And yeah, I want that guy down fast. There we go. Yeah, we are not having good luck with the poison boys. Because that is some pretty serious poison there. Hey, Hugin, how's it going? Welcome to hell. Enjoy your stay. In a few weeks, I might have cookies. For hell, that is. I have to wait for shipping and handling. Let's go ahead. And yeah, that's actually on a fine spot. Hey, Forrest, how's it going? Of course, my internet decides to start being jank all of a sudden. Right as soon as I start streaming. It was at 12 up just like a couple minutes ago. Now it's janking up. If it gets too bad, I'll just save the stream till later. But for now, we're gonna keep trying. Oh, come on. Mercenary, can you not be a dumbass for like 2 seconds? And can we actually drop some traps in there?
Not enough mana.
And I'm really surprised we're not really getting... I am level 73. So about the level you should be starting hell at. And we're in Act 5. Technically, by here, you should probably be in your 80s. If you're going for, like, kind of like safety numbers. But for us, we're just stubborn and just decide to keep going. Hey, Rick, how's it going? What zones do you find the most fun to run on a trap assassin, and what has been my best find so far? We have found absolute garbage. Just making that one clear. But honestly, probably my favorite area to run on a trap assassin is sadly Arcane Sanctuary.
I need mana.
And I really don't know what's up with the internet.
Not enough mana.
I can check real quick. I can see what's using up all my bandwidth, because it was not messing up just a minute. Get on your phone while you're fighting. That's perfectly fine. Oh, our rogue died. I thought our shadow died. Unfortunate and annoying. Congratulations, rogue. You've been a dumbass yet again. Only because I was distracted. So we're going to have a stutter for about a split second while I run this. But it'll be fine. You'll see my ping jump up to about 150 to 200. We have the money. It's just in the frickin' chest. Let's see. Which one did I put it in? That one. But yeah, we're under-leveled. Internet test complete. Sweet. Yeah, I still have 12 up. I don't know what's up with it. You're just grinding Nightmare Hardcore for now? Got a second copy for Switch Offline? Ah. Personally, I prefer playing offline, but it's Season 3. I might as well do at least a run on the season. I might do some challenge runs in single player where I let people make me drop my weapon and stuff. That might be a little bit more interactive and fun, because people like watching suffering. Yeah, Switch Offline would be kind of fun. I wish I could transfer the save files between console, and if I could, I would totally be looking at a Switch version of it. Because that would be nice to be able to play, like, not at the computer. Yeah, Rune Words and Terror Zones, yeah. It's nice that they finally brought them in. I wish they'd fixed the traps already, though. Ice cream while watching. Controller is decent. Please don't be dense, mercenary. Just stay in the corner over there while we kill this. Okay, so they got rid of all that. Yeah, I was slightly worried by the unfortunate might guy with the Burning Dead. That's gonna be handy. A whole bunch of extra life? Abso-freaking-lutely. But yeah, for the most part, we just need to be slightly cautious. We don't need to be, like, hyper careful for most of the areas on this. Only ones we need to be really concerned about are places with gloams and places with lightning. Ow! God dang it, Nappa. Please stop. But yeah, it's going to be a little slow going. We're under-leveled, so we don't have, like, all of our synergy points in. Which can kind of bite us in the butt. Mercenary, can you not be a complete Nimrod for just like 5 minutes? I swear she's suicidal again. She does like just charging up into the enemies, and it's been a thing in the last, probably about the last 3 streams. That's become an actual issue. Just because, yeah, keeping her alive has been a little bit more important now. Stay behind me and you'll be fine. After the res scroll, am I going to run chaos? If we can't beat the ancients, maybe. It just kind of depends on how comfortable I'm feeling by the time we get there, because there's a lot can still happen in the rest of this act. But I will, at the very least today, get to the ancients. That's kind of the initial goal.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
Really, Rogue, please stop. Yeah, if she just stays back, we're usually pretty fine with the mercenary. Swear. Not even gonna say what she was doing just then, because I was doing the same thing, of course. But yeah, I think it'd be handy to possibly get a Crescent Moon soon. I really don't like trading, and I don't want to have to trade for an rune. I'd rather just do it with what we find. And I don't take viewers' stuff because that's cheesy. You should be trading it for stuff that you want for your characters, not giving it to YouTubers and streamers. Focus on the game? No. Focus on fun chat? Yes. I mean, I'd rather not die. Of course, the mercenary runs straight into that. Couldn't run around it. Yes, I will be snarky about the mercenary pretty much for the rest of this act. Is this hardcore? No, this is softcore. I will refuse to play hardcore online. That's just asking to, especially whenever the servers have been as crappy as they have been lately. Because lately they have been atrocious. So it's just asking for annoyance. So I no. I will not play hardcore online. There is absolutely 0 point to it unless I'm playing a necromancer that can survive life. And even the necromancer's not immune to it. He just has tools to actually counteract it. It's not like we're doing horrible either. Yeah, if I was doing hardcore, by the way, I wouldn't be charging through Act 5 at this level. Just as a heads up. I am not that reckless. Although most of our deaths have been from, like, weirdness in the game. Or me being very inattentive.
Not enough mana.
Oh, it's converted. That's why. Yeah, we're not going to get a ton of levels right now. I think we've kind of hit the diminishing returns point. But I could also join some, like, various games to run various areas. Or I could join a Do Ancients in Hell game. It'd be a little bit demeaning, but it's the best lazy way to do it. I swear they are fascinated with using the poison catapults as opposed to anything else. Grab that, back off. But yeah, being underleveled and doing this kind of stuff, yeah, it's pretty much just all poison. Damn. I wouldn't mind a well about now. I should probably pick up some antidote potions as well. make life a little bit easier, but so much just garbage to carry around. On top of having to pay attention to charms and all that other stuff.
I need mana.
Sorry for concentrating a little bit. It's just one of those things that it's a little bit to deal with. At least they're not doing all the poison things anymore.
Not enough mana.
I'm trying to navigate the rogue over to the side here so she'll stop running in front of stuff. At least she'll
I need mana.
follow the wall a little bit. Thanks for the epic fight at the last seal in Chaos Sanctuary. Long fight. Was the last seal a long one? I do not remember. I legitimately don't. I didn't think it was too bad. It was just Desace, but... Got rid of him. Okay, so this should clear out Shank relatively quickly.
I need mana.
And these guys need to fuck right off. Ow, ow, ow. God damn. What did we get amped by the way? There was something cursed in there, and it wrecked my shit. Trying to see what it was. Was it Shank himself? I don't think so. I don't think it was Shank. But I could be wrong. I can't heal you if you decide to be stupid there, mercenary.
I need mana.
Oh, it was him. I guess we got hit by one of the lightning bolts and I just didn't notice. Because those can actually drop cursed on you. But I didn't think I got touched by him. Unfortunately, Diablo 2, invisible bolts,
Your
real
command
thing.
has ended.
Oh, goodness gracious. Why do I have a feeling YouTube's not sharing this at all? We have like 1/10 of the normal viewers.
You're an evil. At your service.
Anyhoozle. We are continuing on through the act, regardless of who shows up and who doesn't. Let's see, any jewelers? There's good suffix, but not jewelers. Let's see, drop this into our gem stack. I'll clean them up off screen. It's kind of boring to watch me organizing that nonsense. But yeah, we'll probably be starting Diablo 3. I mean, I've already played Diablo 3 several times, but we'll probably be doing Diablo 3 tonight on the little late night kind of thing that we normally do, as opposed to, you know, early. Because I know that some people are only able to get on around this time of day. I do want to do morning streams, but I also still want to do evening streams because, oddly enough, those are more popular. I don't know why. Not know why. Although I'm also probably overlapping with other D2 streamers right now because this is a bad time to stream for it. see. Just double checking something real quick. Nope, nothing over there. Okay. On to less pain in the ass areas, hopefully. Please, just an area without poison. For just a day. Mercenary, you don't need to be frontline. But what I wouldn't give for some resist penetration, and this might actually be halfway decent for a source. Actually, that's not bad. If we start a sorceress, that would actually be a good kind of mid-level tool for them, since we don't really have amazing stuff. Because energy shield, glacial spike, resists. Yeah, just a good combo, especially since it comes with mana too. We will grab those. Okay, so we've got Death Brawlers, which is fine. Wrath protects Strange Sanctuary again. And then we'll be doing the Diablo 4 beta on March 17th, I believe, is whenever it does its thing. And yeah, we can actually help them out. It's not like we're just not able to damage these. It's one reason why we have Grenade, but wasting mana when the minions can handle it relatively fine. I would like to also get a Rawl rune, that way I could upgrade the bow of my mercenary. Because my mercenary is currently she's using Edge, which we'll probably use for act bosses regardless. We will swap it back to her if we use something else. But till then, get rid of you. Mercenary's going to get hit by that because Shadow's deciding it doesn't want to actually tank.
I need mana.
Come on, I'll gather up on her. And I will resummon her in a minute whenever she's... There we go. I don't want to waste resummoning mana. That's the main thing that's catching me there. Now, one thing we could do is respec and actually get a bit higher in our actual lightning damage. But since we're under leveled, we kind of need the tank. Otherwise, I'd be all for that. Okay, so Blunderboars, that's not a bad spawn here either. Especially considering they don't have any immunities, so we can kind of just get away with bullying them. Oh, and it's a vertical one, so we're going to have to go up the wall here. Yuck. I was hoping it would be a horizontal one and I could just go along this wall. Unfortunately, no. We've got a whole different wall to go along. At least with this kind of setup, we don't have to worry about the imps. Because the imps are just being summoned by those little huts. They're not being summoned by anything too terribly. They're not natural here, let's put it that way. And I don't need to rescue the barbarian. Oh, actually, we could. That'd get us our Rawl rune. For upgrading Wizen Draw. Do I really want to bother with that? Let's go ahead and hit the barricaded tower. Catapult, Trebuchet, how are they different? Mostly just hopes and dreams. How tall they are. How many babies they can hurl. Okay, Rogue. For the love of Buddha, stop being a dumbass for just like 2 seconds. Just like, I'm gonna stand up there with them. Fine. she'll die in like 0 seconds because she has like really garbage armor. Really garbage resists. Actually, she has decent resist. But that's a whole different discussion. So do we rescue the dinguses? I don't feel like it. We're just going to keep going up. Yeah, this is one of those builds that really does fall off whenever you get into hell difficulty if you don't have gear to transfer into her. Just because the nature of the type of damage she does. She doesn't really have a way to do extra fire damage. You could split your traps, but they've balanced it kind of poorly for that. With grenades being the only like really good source of... Ow, please stop. Source of extra damage. Okay, so that should take out the blunderbores. Move back, Rogue. Move back, Rogue. Stop charging up to them. That would be awesome. I swear she's just kamikazing on them. That was... Oh, that was a boss imp. I didn't even realize that was a boss. Is that sad or what? That's how unimpressive the imps are. But I will take it. I will gladly take a free full rejuve. If I can figure out where the shadow went. There she is. She does just kind of go off and find enemies for me. If I was trying to level here, that'd be fine. Okay, so we got Blessed Aim coming from something. Death Brawlers. Yay! More things. I have to grenade.
Not enough money.
Thank you, Mercenary, for actually targeting him. Okay, let's get one Death Sentry in there, because we're about to have corpses for them to explode. Where? There he is. Yeah, we want to the actual boss down, because that's going to be decent experience. For us, at least.
Not enough mana. I need mana.
Oh, stupid. Yeah. Stupid trees are blocking me. If I was a sorceress, I could cast past them. Yeah, that's one thing that they did with the druid and the assassin. They introduced, like, weird interactions with the ground. I know I have low mana. Shut the frick up. Okay. But yeah, they introduced a lot of things that have weird interactions with the ground, like the fissures, you have the firestorms, you have stuff like that. It's just blocked by gaps in the ground, random trees, all that kind of stuff. Something you don't see as much in the other classes. Yeah, they'll be blocked by walls, but Hydra can shoot over walls and they can cast stuff through walls. 3, 4, 5. Okay, on we go through. Now, probably the scariest thing that we're going to encounter up here is going to be Thresh Socket. We should... I can't remember whether he's lightning immune. I don't think he is. And I was casting the wrong trap there. I want these. That way, when one falls, they all start falling. Because that's going to be a huge chunk of their life gone, because they're neither fire or physical immune. And worst case scenario, if we start hitting like too big of a wall, I can just do Nightmare Cows. Because we are still at the level where that's semi-viable. Or we could do Nightmare Bale, Nightmare Terror Zones. Because we're actually all... No, we would spawn it right at the cap. We're only a little bit too high because it's 74 for Nightmare. I'm trying not to use Cloak of Shadows too often.
Not enough mana.
There we go. Wondering where my shadow was. She's just in the middle of all the blunderbores. Oh, come on, mercenary. Please do not try to tank like an imbecile. You are not the shadow. She's just bound and determined to get murked. It's just what it is.
Not enough mana.
It is her goal in life to give me blood pressure issues. Not that I don't already have those, but that's just comes with age and the fact that I don't eat super healthy, unfortunately. I eat good tasting food. I'm just trying to take it easy going through here. There's the Whip Boy. I'm trying to remember his name. There he is, Sharptooth Slayer. Can you not? Okay, corpse explosions, good choice. There we go. Now we should be able to just relax with this. He's going to be angry for a bit, but it's fine. And yes, I had to burn a healing thing on her, otherwise she would have died there. She was giving him a hug. Don't ever give Big Bads a hug.
I need mana.
Hey, Renault. How's it going?
I need mana.
Just having one of those days where my mercenary is kamikazing on everything. I don't know what they're shooting at. I really don't. I mean, I know what my rogue was shooting at. She was just shooting at a random tower, but that guy was shooting Inferno at just thin air. Go ahead and grab that. And as soon as you get the first body, the death sentries can do most of the work. But hugs are fun, especially with static field and a huge wool sweater. Possibly. Can I place a trap? Oh, there we go. Just had to get the right angle on it.
Not enough mana.
Yeah, getting the traps to actually deploy over there is a tricky business. Well, there goes Shadow again. Come on. These guys, I didn't see what their boss had on them, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would be able to tell how careful I should be being. I know it's got cursed, which is why this is hurting so much, but I don't think they have extra strong. Otherwise, Shadow would have probably been down a little faster. Yeah, I'm having to kill the one before it kills the mercenary. There we go. Nice. Okay, you go down there. You get in there. We actually have a handful of those. I need mana. I need mana. Please, give me more mana. We'll be fine. It's not like we're actually not doing horrible. We're not going fast, but we're not being really hard stopped by anything. Question becomes, what do we have here in the Ariat Plateau? No, fire immunes. Okay, that's fine. Demon Hut. Slingers I'm fine with. Not fine with my mercenary being amped, but
I need mana.
can only do so much about that. I could get her a cleansing helmet. I do have the stuff for it, I just don't have a 3-socket helmet. But same time, do I really want to do that? Right now she's getting life leech and plus skills from her helmet.
Not enough mana.
Actually, I forget. I think it does apply to her. But she's definitely getting life leech, resist, and replenish life from it. It would be nice if Blade Fury functioned more like multi-shot. I think it would be considered more builds if it did. Hit or miss on that one. Because if it functioned like multi-shot, it would kind of invade the Amazon style, but at the same time, I don't think it would be too bad of a thing to do. But they'd have to nerf it a bit. Because I'm assuming you're talking about throwing multiple blades per shot instead of a stream of them. We save these gems for this reason, by the way. Here's a very good cheap rune word for a decent effect. Yep, it is. The Shale IO ones are not bad rune words. They do take an IO rune, and we only have one of those, but we can make more if we get chip diamonds, sadly. Because we have access to all the hell runes. I think we have bogarted them from the rest of the server. Just a heads up. If you were looking for a hell rune, I have it. I have all of them.
Not enough mana.
I don't think anyone else on the server could have had them drop by now because I just have so damn many. Oh, what did we get chilled by? Mercenary, please stop. And no lightning immunes here is a good thing for us. Four, five. We just sit back and let them take that down because I'm good with the experience in this place. This one is not going to have lightning immunes, so we'll be able to take down the demon imps relatively quick. Hi, friend. Good job. And I wouldn't mind getting the waypoint here as well. But I don't think we're going to. Unless we're lucky. Because I'm not doing a zigzag, is why I say that. Generally, unless I do a zigzag, we don't get the waypoint. Demon Head, that's Necro one. Not terrible. Would make an okay... This one right here would make an okay Splendor. Because you got Iron Golem, Poison Nova, and Corpse Explosion. Oh, sorry. Poison Explosion. Not as good. Mosaic requiring different runes in single player from multiplayer. It wouldn't surprise me with the other bugs. I have a feeling, and this is just a hunch, they released the PTR 2.6 to single player, and then we're like, oh crap, we sent out the wrong one, and they just haven't updated it for single player. Like, just push the hotfix, please. That's just me. That's the feeling I'm getting from it. Judging by the conspicuous behavior of things. Although the mosaic rune word itself functions the same. So I don't know. And I don't know about the... I think it uses the right rune words in single player. At least whenever I made mine. It might have actually... They might have done a hotfix and I didn't notice it. I can go check. I just don't want to at the moment because I don't have the waypoint. You have to realize I made them on day 1. I have slept many times since then. I don't remember the runes I used. You're lucky I remember my name. That's just how things go. When you start getting old, everything goes. Memory, your spine, your patience. Does it use an am rune in the change in the initial use the full rune? I would need to check what I used in single player. Because I made them, I don't remember if I had to use the new 2.6 formula or the old 2.6 formula. But if somebody was in the PTR in single player and made them with the old runes, they'd still have it. This is a heads up. Because it would have already applied the mods to the item. There's Threshy. The hell? Just hit me from a mile away. Or I got hit by something from a mile away. It was stolen in the article about 2.6, but then they fixed it. Okay. I literally just made one and don't remember. It's one of those things I make them once and I just like, whatever. And hi, APX, how's it going? Here's hoping we do not have Tainted in here. Okay, we got Bloodlords. I am fine with those. Bone Mages I'm fine with.
I need mana.
I swear I'm going to just disown my mercenary.
Not enough mana.
Oh, this is really not a bad setup. Succubus. The worst ones are the Frenzy Tours. Those can actually wreck my face if they touch me, but other than that, we're fine. Especially if we can keep them from teleporting. Yeah, I can go look on single player and see what we used. Oh god, nope, that's a champion. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Back off, back off, back off. That was almost bad. Okay.
Not enough mana.
That was either a champion or a unique. I see him. He's still alive over there. Yeah, they're champions. Okay.
Not enough mana.
There's one down. Let's go ahead and get a death sentry there as well. That's much better. Best food, Japanese food. It's actually a tough call.
I need mana.
Because I like a lot of different kinds of foods. So I just kind of put that one out there for fun to see what everybody else's opinion was. It's kind of mixed last time I looked at it. I would say probably my personal go-to would be Thai out of the entire list, but still. Oh, mercenary, please don't just stop, you dumbass. She decided to just stop. Now she's gonna lead them down here. Come on, teleport to me instead of walking them all down to me. Okay. Did they really not follow that far? Because that was most likely a boss pack.
Not enough mana.
Merc saw a penny. Merc's gonna probably be leading people from the northwest towards us. Mercenary, for the love of unholy god, please do not. Oh, you did. Thank you. Okay, there's that down. I swear, she really is just kamikaze. I can understand it on the Shadow, but they really... That is like one of the most long-standing complaints I have about Diablo 2 is the AI. Holy butts, they're stupid. It's just like completely oblivious and lacking self-preservation skills. Especially for a utility character. Merc is the next Lord of Evil, leading the forces of evil from the east. Straight to your house. You know, our Shadow is surviving long enough now. I'm going to go ahead and start investing in traps again. Our Shadow is literally just there to protect us from things running up on our face. Oh, we got the waypoint. Sweet. If we die, we can get back relatively. Master. Just because she tends to get better perks. And she can use whatever skill she wants. Whereas the Shadow Warrior would start eating up our trap space because we're a trap assassin. And we'd have that on our right click and she'd just take it.
I need mana.
And I thought I saw an aura.
I need mana.
That means there might be a boss. Yeah, there is a boss pack here. Start Diablo 3 with a Necro. Probably going to do a class that I haven't done before. So it's going to probably be like Crusader or possibly Wizard. Possibly, maybe. I mean, I understand why that limit's in there. But I kind of wish it was like 5 traps for player, 3 traps for Shadow. Would feel a bit better for me. Okay, full rejuve will take. Yeah, any of these skeleton ones will go down relatively quickly unless they're lightning immune. We actually have enough mana that our regen is good enough for traps too. Bear Druid, that would be Diablo 2. Don't know what that guy was swinging at. The shadow was behind him. If he was swinging at the shadow, he was doing something wrong. Do we risk it? You know what? Screw it. You only live once unless you're the mercenary, in which case you live like 27 times in the game. Ah! You need coffee. Why it censored that, I don't know. Elrune from Hellforge. Okay. But yeah, I don't know why it censored that. YouTube, you crazy. I could use some caffeine in as well. I just didn't bring it with me. I just have water. Ornate plate. I could take that and sell it for gold for reviving mercenary. Java, you need the caffies. What I'm craving right now are freaking chocolate, well, actually hazelnut and chocolate covered roasted coffee beans. That's something I haven't had in a very long time. They're too damn expensive, and I can never finish a bag because I can only eat like 5 or 6 at a time. Otherwise, I get jittery. Weirdly enough, most caffeine puts me to sleep. That, for some reason, does not. It's probably all the sugar in it. But, yeah. Do we dare risk it again? Please don't kill my mercenary. Oh, it's skeletons again. Sweet. Oh god, no. Please do not die on me.
I need mana.
But yeah. Also, caffeine generally causes certain things to cause you to be falling asleep with it. And improves focus, which is one of the main reasons I use caffeine. Is it helps me focus, and right now I'm very scatterbrained. So apologies if it comes across on stream. Just I'm not caffeinated today, and I don't want to necessarily be caffeinated. Makes it hard to discuss complex topics too. Shadow Guard. Now, if we have Gloams down where Anya is, I'm just not getting her. Just as a heads up. It's not going to be worth the hassle. Yes, the extra resist would be nice. But what we're afraid of mostly is not things that have elemental damage. Most of what we're afraid of is physical damage and things that are immune to us.
Not enough mana.
If it's not immune to us, I can kill it relatively easy without even seeing it. Okay, so this one will go down. Okay, there we go. I think this... Oh, God, we've got big nasties up there.
I need mana.
Yeah, we definitely have big nasties. So that is where Anya is. Thankfully, these guys are relatively easy to take out. Unfortunately, the shadow keeps teleporting over there. 5.
Not enough mana.
There we go. And is this 3-socket? Nope. Especially whenever you're speed talking and fast forwards due to caffeine, don't want to have your viewers having you to slow your vids. I mostly just talk fast because shoutcasting is how I learned to talk on YouTube. I have actually slowed down compared to when I was actively shoutcasting. I try not to go overly fast, but there's only so much you can do to overcome habits in a short period of time. So there's a few spawns that can be down here. Gloams are just one of them. Oh, yep, Gloams are down here. We're not doing it. That's just a nope. Not worth it. Not worth the time and effort it takes to go through that. And juking around them just isn't really a fun option. Every time you see or hear Anya, you're thinking about Enya and stuck with the song only a few times. Yeah. Oh, lordy. I am not going to try to sing that song. Hey, Riss, how's it going? Should you get back into streaming? Yes, you should. I enjoy listening to your streams while I write. And also, you introduced me to games that I didn't know exist. Like that one where the guy is in his office doing dungeons and making video games. But hopefully you're doing well. I'm doing okay. You had physical immune succubus, cold immune succubus, and gloams spawn there before. Yeah, the succubus, not a problem. The gloams, problem. Has been very busy. Yeah, you've been working on that emulator stuff a lot, too. Hopefully it is coming along. Let's throw that in there for now. I have a feeling we'll need it sooner rather than later for our mercenary. Okay, this is going to take us up to Glacial Trail, which we just need to get out of. Follow the outer rim. This one can have tainteds as well. Oh, we got skeletons. Those are fine. Are you going to be streaming on Twitch, or are you going to keep doing restream, or which way you think you want to do it? Got Xenia working pretty well on Series X. Obviously a lot to be done, but it's out of your hands at this point. Just ported it to Xbox. Oh no, Gloom Bats! No! Oh, that's what... They killed my mercenary and I didn't even notice it. Holy shit. Well, at least we got that armor to revive her. Almost like I was forecasting. Edge. I'm using Edge on her. I haven't gotten the runes for Harmony. I haven't gotten the runes for... honestly, anything better.
Yes, warrior.
I haven't gotten a 4-socket bow for Insight. I suppose I could get one from Larzuk, but... Let's see. That. There. Might still restream, not sure. Also, don't know what game to start back with. Well, it depends on how long of a game you want. I could give you some suggestions. But... and no, none of them are Diablo. I'm going to be branching out. Okay. What did we get hit by? What did we get struck by? A smooth criminal? Can you not just linger on my ass, please, Foulbang? I really could use Cannot Be Frozen. Edge is good with tanky early Armageddon bear build. I wouldn't say it's great for that particular one. I mean, it works. It's fine. And it will actually get things through. But it's mostly used on Necro. So, thinking Chasing Static, as you know, will probably be a one-stream game. There's also Asterigos, which is you want to do Asterigos. I don't know what that one is. But Chasing Static could be fun. You please stand still for just like half a second? Thank you. Grab this, throw it in there. Actually, we'll identify it first. Why not? It's going to be good money. Yeah, there's always going to be too many games, unfortunately. It's just sad reality of every day there's more games released than you can ever play. Well, not every day released, but there are more games released than hours. Let's put it that way. Okay, can you not hug them for the love of freaking God? I swear she's kamikazing. It's like, oh, dangerous foe. I must straddle them. Yeah, I'm thinking I might lean a little bit more into retro games. I actually want to do a review of Space Empires 4 and why it's better than Space Empires 5. But that'll piss off a few people. Space Empires 5 just had horrible controls. You not? For the love of God, you dumbass. Please stop. Sorry for getting sweary at it, but Jesus. Fuck the hell off, son of a bitch. You picked up a copy of Xenogears yesterday, having a good time with it so far. Yeah, Xenogears is a good game. I haven't played it in forever, so I wouldn't really be able to find my way through it, and I never beat it back then, but I have a copy. You still got all the thumbnail stuff you want to do, too. Too much stuff. Old thumbnails I wouldn't worry about as much, but I know that it bothers you not to have them all be the same. Kind of like a Dark Souls light? Okay. I played the Journeyman Project games. Doesn't ring a bell. But that doesn't mean I haven't seen them. It just means I don't recognize them as that. But I am actually almost done writing the review for Chained Echoes. You ain't swearing, you're not trying hard enough. Touché. Mostly just getting irritated at really crappy AI. It's like they are just literally trying to die. It is mildly frustrating. It's also weird how the enemies are just completely ignoring things that are hitting them and coming straight for me. Time travel Myst-like puzzle game. I have not played it then. I didn't get along with Myst very well. Boombat. Loombat AI is being weird right now. I'm not sure what it is, but it's being weird. Okay, that should be a snake up there. Unless I'm mistaken. Nope, it's a Gloombat. That isn't even pathfinding to any of us. It's just pathfinding to another wall. Okay, do we have any more mana potions in the pile? We got a rejuvenation. I'll take that. Yeah, there is something definitely odd about the AI right now. Because I was noticing, if you watch the grenades back, you'll see that it was actually throwing grenades back at the spot where it was for a very long time. Which is a little bit odd. Like, it was throwing it next to the shadow, even though the gloom bat had wandered off. Okay, let's just keep going around the wall. What we're looking for is just the way up. Wish another Xenosaga game would release. I doubt it ever will. There was all kind... Stop, you motherfuckers. But yeah, I doubt we'll see another Xenosaga game. Square just has a habit of just not giving a crap about old franchises unless they can do just a remaster on a budget. Kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Although we are getting a new whatchamacallit. We got a new front mission a while back, a couple years ago. Found Griffin Eye at Sony Tomb while watching. Yay, congratulations, DV. I wouldn't mind a Griffin's, but eh. Okay, what are you luring to me, Shadow? Oh, more. Yay. Swear, if they didn't run away so much, they wouldn't be quite as irritating. It just makes navigating a nightmare. Of course, it's more glue bats. Thanks. That was absolutely the smart thing to do. Same for Breath of Fire, Parasite Eve. The last games in each kind of killed it. A lot of Japanese developers have a thing, well, publishers, have a thing where if one game does bad, the entire series just is, no, screw it, it's all gone, we're not going to do it anymore. And I don't like that. That mentality is kind of rough. Lufia is another one that kind of suffered from that. And you guys, like, you know, go after the thing that is there, please. Hey, there's Frozen Tundra. Is about where I want to be, because I don't want to be down here anymore. And then in Arcane, we'll probably end up having the unfortunate, whatchamacallits, Tainteds. We're actually not making we're not making good progress, but we're not making terrible progress. An hour for most of Act 5. Okay, so we've got fire and cold immunities. I need to put this full rejuve in my belt. I forgot I used one. That thing to witness as a gamer for old teen year games. Go belly. Yeah. You know what? I think I'm going to add the Lufia series to a short list. It has been forever since I played them, but I loved playing them. So, you know, they have a soft spot in my heart. You'll never see Dragon Quarter as a Breath of Fire game, though Breath of Fire 6 being an online MMO deal stung. Ooh, yeah. I didn't play the online one. The Breath of Fire just, it got destroyed. It got butchered by greed. Wow, like so many other series. Oh, wow, we do have lightning immunes here. Sweet. We might lose the mercenary here just because there's so many vectors, but I think we'll be okay. I would like to find the waypoint out here, speak of the devil. I would like to find the waypoint out here rather than in... Oh, great. Lovely. Shadow, please go. Sorry, concentrating just a minute. Can't throw over a tree. Go away, thank you. Have a boss pack over here somewhere. I need it dead. Thank you. Just because it was in the way. Breath of Fire 4 was your favorite? Breath of Fire 2 is the one I have the most time with. Whether it's my favorite or not, that just depends on what aspect we're talking about. It's most familiar, so it's going to have a certain level of good juju for me.
Not enough money.
3 for you. Yeah, the PlayStation one. Oh no, I have the fishing from Breath of Fire 2 burned into my brain.
Not enough money.
You have enough mana, it's just in your pocket. Go. Let's keep moving. Okay, so we have the waypoint here. Let's get the one in there. Spent 5 hours one playthrough fishing just to get the flame sword at the end of disc 1. I mean, I have all the Breath of Fires. Oh, please don't do this to me, game. Come on, mercenary. Love of dumb fuckery. Please don't. She's gonna die. I don't care right now. Oh, we can't get through there. Nice.
I can't.
I'm not...
I need money.
I will throw healing potions on you, mercenary, but you kind of signed your own damn death warrant there. Of course, I think she's perma-poisoned now, which is really irritating. Do I have Cloak of Shadows? Yes. But I don't always use it. Mainly because the cooldown sucks on it. And it's not really going to help my mercenary out because she keeps running right up into their face. I know it stops ranged attacks.
I need money.
It's not the ranged attacks that are bothering me. It's my mercenary charging up in their face that's bothering me. Like, she can't seem to just stay away. Because the range attacks here don't do much damage. You can see they're just kind of like boop and booped. Barely dinging us, much less our mercenary who has way better resist than us. Had F loaded up, ready to go. She survived somehow.
I need money.
I would have left her in the ditch for a while if she hadn't. Because generally speaking, once we get up to the Ancients, she will be handy, but I don't think... I do find it kind of irritating they got rid of our kind of cheese for the Ancients. Because you can no longer bug your mercenary to not be targeted. Don't know why. Oh, because of all the lightning flying around. If we get Gloams in Worldstone Keep, I'm going to be dropping it like crazy.
I need mana.
That's for darn sure. Because there'll be no just straight up avoiding them. Unless I just get new games. Which is entirely a perfectly fine possibility. But we have to get past the Ancients first. Okay, let's back off. Now this is a case. Cloak of Shadows. Because these guys can be Cloak of Shadow, whereas the champions cannot.
I need mana.
My big irritant is pretty much going to be my Mercenary and my Shadow. Because as you can see, my Shadow keeps retreating and my Mercenary keeps trying to hug me. Mercenary, come back. And yes, I do have Death Sentries mixed in there. I usually do 4 and 1 whenever I'm doing it like this. Okay. Should be most of the enemies around here, just some jumpers. And no, I won't bother with the Infernal Pit and stuff. Part of me kind of wishes that you could trigger Terror Zones in an act if you had already beaten the act, but that would be a little bit complicated to kind of program in there. Okay, so we will drink that. Let's go and pop this. Pop this, please. I'll click on it 27 times if I have to. Let's see what we have in Ancient's Way. We need the waypoint for sure. We need to hope for no Tainted. I can deal with them. I don't want to deal with them. Have the RNG gods been nice today? No. No, they have not. Mostly I've just been getting stuff to sell for gold to revive my mercenary. And I'm fairly certain, yep, I thought I heard Tainteds. I don't know what my Shadow is doing. I don't know how she's surviving that either. Oh, she might be lightning immune. Ooh. Don't die, Shadow.
Not enough mana.
Yeah, she might have gotten lightning resist gear, which makes her lightning immune. Just by dumb luck. That would be awesome sauce. If Life Mana Steel worked through traps, we'd be immortal.
Salutations.
Because we'd just be doing, even if we were just doing tiny amounts of damage. But no. That would be busted. That would be straight up busted. I forgot to grab mana potions extra. That one is a my bad. Grab all those. Trade, yes. But yeah, I don't think there'd be anything. I don't think that will ever happen. I don't think that's something we will see. You think they should fix Blade Shield not to affect weapon durability? That wouldn't be a bad change. But at the same time, it's kind of a balancing effect for it. Because if it didn't affect weapon durability, there are some fun things you could do with it. Throw you up there. He's going to be lightning immune, but that's not a problem. We already pretty much blew him up with his own corpses.
I can't carry anymore.
And I'm pretty sure he won't wake up. Okay. So now we can start making our progress around the edge of this place. Hoping we run into very minimal numbers of the Tainteds. Because the Tainteds are pretty much the only really bad thing down here for us. The Chargers can do some damage, but they're not terribly scary. And I just got rid of her immunity, I think. But that's fine. She'll be able to tank it. Although she's not taking damage from it again. Okay, what are you facing down here?
Not enough mana.
They've changed Blade Shield to release martial. Yeah, I don't think they'll ever make it so that Blade Shield can release charges. That'd actually make it really hard to maintain charges. Believe it or not. So it would really only work with Mosaic. Yeah, that would have to be, like, strictly something with Mosaic. Remember the days of small stash? Yup. Sucked. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Mosaic changes. I think it kind of makes charging up kind of a moot point. You might as well just have them be auras at this point. Which I'd, oddly enough, be fine with. But at the same time, it's not really a good change. It kind of ruins the distinction of the class. That, and it's an S-tier build, and I don't think S-tier builds should exist. I think the balance should be aiming for A-tier. Something that is strong, able to go through the game relatively easy with, like, budget gear. And, well, not even necessarily budget gear, but decent gear. And not have any real threats at optimal gear. I don't think it should just wreck everything in the game without even thinking twice. Okay, full rejuve, yes. And we'll take the healing potions, because those are the ones we're most likely to need out of the batch. We're getting kind of bad luck with finding stuff and pathfinding. Now that we have some bodies, let's go ahead and do Death Sentry. Nothing. You think martial arts should work similar to how Feral Rage and Maul work, seeing as they work on a charge system? That would be an interesting way. It'd require a lot of balancing, but that would be kind of a fun twist on it. Someone crashed a freaking car into your house earlier this morning, so you can't... Oh, ouch. Hopefully you're okay, Ronald. Really don't like how you need both weapon slots occupied by the same weapon for the build to work. Eesh. Yeah, there really is not a good solution to Mosaic. It's just the sad reality of it. It's just not a good designed weapon. And I'd rather not have entire builds linked to requiring a specific weapon. Yeah, it's kind of fun whenever it's like an off class kind of build, like say the Tesla source. That is, I'm fine with. I'm fine with that because it's kind of using the mechanics of bringing another class of skills over. But for like your own in-house skills, I don't like the idea of like you have to have this thing to make your skill tree really that useful. Until you get that, it's pretty much just Dragon Tail and Phoenix Strike that are really like even remotely worthwhile in the entire tree. So it's kind of frustrating. Mosaic Shield would not go over well. Items should either augment it, an already functional build, or they should be... Let's see. Yeah, everyone is okay. We had about 10 cops outside, told them which way they ran, and they were like, well, it is what it is, and didn't even pursue them. Yeah, unfortunately, that's pretty sadly common. Unless there's like immediate danger to life and limb, they generally don't chase after people. Oh, they're not supposed to. Sometimes they do, just because they're on that chase high. I think rather than making Mosaic, the devs could have made Crescent Moon allowed in claws. I mean, that would have been a decent thing. I wouldn't mind some Crescent Moon claws. It would work with the trap changes for sure. Because I'm trying to think how it would be a little bit more powerful than Crescent Moon for other classes, but we still need some way to tweak up Necromancer magic damage. Can you not be slowly running towards my rogue? He's chilled. We're going to go down here because we need to just be following the edge. Dual Crescent Moons would be OP, but way less than dual Mosaic. Yes and no. With Sunder Charms, dual Crescent Moon, and... oh crap, I'm all of a sudden forgetting the name of it. Griffin's Eye. I'm not sure it would be completely OP. Except for... because you don't have plus skills on the Crescent Moon. You'd have, at most, +6 on your weapons. Which is basically like dual Hodo. But... and you wouldn't have all the resistances. So you'd be at about like 4,000 damage on this, which, as you stack them up, would put you kind of competitive with the regular lightning source, but at a different range. Okay, so that's probably not where I want to go. I think that's going to be an end. Yeah, there's our stairs. Watched a couple episodes of Diablo. Oh, mercenary, come on! Well, she's gonna die. She is a complete imbecile. Just like, I want a hug. Stay behind me at the very least.
Not enough mana.
Okay, so there is one little dude. Yeah, I don't think our waypoint is going to be up there. I'll check it, but I think that's going to be a dead end. There is a slim chance it could turn into that, but it's so slim I wouldn't even bet money on it. Yeah, it's a dead end. +3 Claws of Lightning, 1 Death Sentry, Crescent Moon Rune would be neat. I mean, you'd be sitting at about... you'd have decent -% resist. I don't know if I would rather have that or Infinity. think I might rather have Infinity, because that not only boosts my lightning damage by piercing their resist, but it also lets my mercenary hit, which lets me deal with immunities easier. Which is always a good thing. This is going to be another dead end. But we can use some more levels. It's not like we're going to be able to destroy the Ancients with what we have right now, I don't think. Because as it stands, we have no way to deal with the lightning immune one. Best we can hope for is Shadow holding them still for just a minute while we deal with them. Does Blaze Shield trigger Crescent Moon? I don't remember. I don't remember Crescent Moon's trigger wording. Because I don't usually use it for that. Usually if I'm using Crescent Moon, it's going to be for... Let's go ahead and get Fade back up still. Usually if I'm using Crescent Moon, it's just for the minus lightning resist. Sadly. Let's go ahead and keep Murder. Shadow is deciding he wants to be a dumbass again, or she, sorry. That going. Okay. 5. Oh, come on. I swear their AI is backwards. One wants to be in the front lines that should be in the back lines, and one wants to be the back lines that should be in the front lines. Let's see. Which direction do I think it's going to be? It's going to be on the top half. Shadow Clone Jutsu needs some work. She just needs AI to unscrew itself. It's just one of those things that I probably shouldn't be salty about it, but it's been a long day. And I kind of just want to get this character done. Usually by the end of Hell, I am kind of fed up with a character. I know that's kind of sad to say. It's just one of those things.
I can't carry anymore.
But, yeah. Usually by the end of Hell, it's like, I have been playing this build for however many hours, and it has grated on me. What if I could summon both Warrior and Master? I mean, it would get confusing as to which one's which. But sure, I'd summon them both. They would be more likely to be used. As it stands, they're kind of treated like Valkyries, where it's just kind of like, you have a wall.
Not enough mana.
Why did you run away? Stop running away. For the love of God, stay up there. You mean it would shut down traps? No, it wouldn't shut down traps. It would keep overriding traps, but I mean, that's not going to be a big issue. The rotation they go on for that is pretty not common. Of course. They didn't even summon anywhere near it. Can I please get to my trap? For the love of God. Oh, there goes Mercenary. Oh, she surprisingly didn't die, despite lingering behind like a nasty-ass fart. Mercenary, stop charging up into the middle of shit. Fucking hell. I'm going around the other way. I don't want to deal with this. Mercenary's pissing me off. I'm walking away. I am literally just walking around the other bloody way because Mercenary keeps wanting to go up there and be like, play with the puppies. So she can just sit in her little corner, think about what she's done. You have been a bad mercenary. You should rot in hell. Unfortunately, we're already in hell, but still. I'm not mad, I'm just getting frustrated with certain things. That's one thing that a lot of people don't really get whenever a lot of creators swearing and stuff like that. It's usually not because we're mad, because most of the time it's something that we've done a million times before. It's just something has impeded our ability to just get something done that we know should be entirely reasonably done. Okay, identify you. 13 life, not good. There's our waypoint. Finally. So our stairs up were down here. I don't think we stand a really good chance against the Ancients. My expectations are relatively low. And if we don't actually succeed on them, I'll just do some grinding off screen. Makes me wish I would have played a Necromancer, though. Necromancer doesn't have to worry about squat. They just go through and the answer's there. It's called bones. Bones, bones, bones. Only thing that won't die to it is magic immunes, and you can use other tricks on those. Okay.
I shall prove worthy.
No, you won't. You're probably gonna die. I will prove worthy. Nope. We determined that was a lie. We can Maury Povich that. Not hell, asbestos Disneyland with broken glass everywhere and no shoes allowed. Nah, Legoland. No shoes allowed. Just go for it. So, lightning and fire on you. Cold and lightning. We want just one lightning immune, and we want none of them to be dual immune. That is the goal. Okay, so he's just fire. He's lightning as usual and fire and cold. Okay, so it's just Matic. We can deal with that. Mercenary's going to die. And thankfully, it's both the melee ones that are going to be relatively easy to take down. And then we can have the shadow tank rangy boy for the rest of it. Oh, why are they targeting him? Ow. Ow. God damn it, I can't move. Stop it. Motherfucker and his goddamn... Holy freeze. Can you stop? For the love of unholy God. I'm running away over into my corner. Let me get my full rejuves back in my slot. Vaguely remember one having Holy Freeze for you? Yeah. I forget if they're always... I don't think they're always aura enchanted. They are definitely capable of being irritating, but... Oh, we can separate them off. Yay. We got lucky on separating them off here, by the way.
I need mana.
Okay, so he'll go down. Then we have Whirlwind Boy, and Whirlwind Boy is the one that's got the annoying aura, by the way. Okay, so he's down. Okay, so there's one. We need Whirlwind next. I don't know what direction they're hiding in. They should be down here somewhere. There he is. We want Talik next.
I need mana.
Kind of wish they would make these have the same treatment as act bosses, by the way, where they just can't be immune. Mac being physical immune in some cases can be annoying, yeah. Well, any of them being immune to you is annoying. There's Talik. Okay, so you... So now it's Matic. This one's gonna take a while. This is one reason I'm glad I have a decent number of potions. If only there was a way for her to cast Iron Maiden, yeah. Unfortunately, that's never going to happen. You'd have to... There's the only way to do it is with certain items.
Not enough mana.
And a full mana bubble is going to be enough to bring him down how far? I kinda wish she'd use her Cobra, but she's gonna make me waste mana like that. No. That was unfortunately a really good spot for him to be. Now he's gonna be running around. Ow. You don't actually hurt that much. Get him into a pillar, please. Okay, there he is. But yeah, I just want him to stand still as much as possible to save me on my mana. Otherwise, it's going to be a royal pain in the butt. Oh, and invisible wall down there really sucks nuggets. I wonder if your Merc situation would be better with an Act 3... No. No, Act 3 Merc would not be better. Act 3 Mercenary would do absolutely nothing to help us. In fact, it would be quite the opposite. It would just be even worse than the Act 1 Mercenary for dying. Shockweb, it would be better if it didn't basically interfere with its ability to hit other things. You can't really stack a lot of it on top of one target. It's an unfortunate thing, but it's just the reality of it. And this is actually a good spot for him to be in as well. We're slowly whittling him down. We don't have super fast attack, so we can't just bombard him with the never-ending stream of, like, reaction lock with this. So we can't really bother getting that too... Oh, please don't start doing this. I know he has teleport, but... If he starts getting chain teleports together, it could get kind of irritating. I mean, Shockweb does decent damage, but you need to intersperse it with other things. If that makes sense. It's not going to be able to kill things on its own very effectively. Oh, now he's in runny mode. This is another thing that's a little bit of a problem with the... It was a problem with the Druid for a while, but it's especially a problem with the Amazon, because the throw time is just atrocious. Can you stop teleporting for just like 2 seconds, my dude? I've got you. Oh, for God's sake, he's gonna keep doing this. Come on, Maddox, stop being so freaking fidgety. Oh, where did he go now? So hope the devs give... Let me just... Fuck off, Maddox. Can you just stand still for a second so I can read chat? Stop running away. He's gonna start healing if I don't get him down quick. Okay, you bitch nugget, please stop. Especially since my shadow decides she can't see him through a pillar that she's been fighting him for a while on. Mind Blast can actually do some work. Hey, Manos, how's it going? We're slowly whittling Matic down. He keeps teleporting away and confusing the AI on the shadow, and being a just complete jerk about it. And weirdly enough, targeting us past our shadow. Can you please, like, fight the shadow instead of running in circles behind me? Like you had been for about 90% of this battle. Come on. There we go, finally. How's it going, Manos? Okay, you hope devs give Psychic Hammer and Mind Blast some love where players would want to spec more than 1 point in. Mind Blast already gets a bit of love. Psychic Hammer, just, I can understand that one being completely ignored, sadly. You keep Huanen's Belt and Cube for just annoying healing instances. It doesn't help with what we're using. Yep, we won. I had my doubts, but as long as you can get the immunities in your favor, it's fine. Okay, we're investing in that to get our lightning damage up. Our shadow can survive long enough as is. Let's go ahead and get Town Portal up. Get our mercenary back. And head on down into the final showdown. It's the final countdown. And we'll just dump those in there for now. We'll sort them out later. Yeah, it gives prevent monster heal, but it doesn't work with spells at all. It only works with direct attacks. Martial skills, basically. So it wouldn't help us in this situation. We'd have to go in for melee regularly to get it to stick. So yeah, it's a bit rough.
Besting.
Resurrect Amp Lisa. She's getting expensive. She's gonna die down here. We're gonna get Gloams and she's gonna die. That's gonna go in there for sure. Because I don't trust myself not to die.
Good afternoon.
This build cannot do, like, Ubers, for example, because of stuff like that. Because it can't deliver any ability to prevent them from just out-healing the damage that we do. Can't even deliver... Oh, I forgot to keep enough gold for that crap. Let's grab, like, 10,000. If bleed overrides physical immunes, that's a complicated discussion, but bleed is weird. Crushing blow is weird. Okay, there we go. That should be enough. Let me in! Thank you. Okay, floor 1... Generally not going to have anything too threatening, I don't think. Yeah, just this nonsense. And our rogue deciding she's a tank.
I need mana.
Who's get? Oh, that's where the fanaticism. I'm like, where did the fanaticism even come from? I didn't even see another pack. Yeah, this one's not too bad. Bleed plus poison. Bleed is not really that threatening. It's handy. It's not threatening. Poison can be kind of dangerous to use for enemies. Like, it can be kind of handy. But you have to really have a build set up around it. I'm not looking forward to floor 2. Floor 2 is the bad floor. And Worldstone Chamber can be bad, but generally, unless I get Gloams in there, it's not going to be too bad. Rogue needs a Javelin and a Shield. Rogue needs to just not be freaking kamikazeing. She just goes to try to get herself wrecked, unfortunately. Where did he cast it? I mean, I hear the Bale anger noises, but he didn't do anything. Okay, we'll drop that in there, grab another well. Get ourselves a bunch of free experience. This is going to be... this could be hallway. I was going to say it could be a dead end, but no, it's hallway. Because it's narrow with pillars. Sometimes the pillars indicate a room, but it's only wide.
I need mana.
Here's hoping we just have an easy go through this area. I don't have to be stressed about anything. Ow. Did we get poisoned by there? There's a ward. That's what if you're looking for a shoppable jewelers, you're usually shopping for a jeweler's ward, by the way. Oh, let's see. If Inner Sight reduced enemies' damage, we wouldn't mind her running ahead and tickles the enemies. I wouldn't mind it as much. Because then she'd be able to survive. As it stands, she's no. But generally speaking, I don't think they'll add that ability. Simply because that would actually make that skill legitimately overpowered.
I am overburdened.
Because it's already a really strong skill, it's just people ignore it. It is essentially... Oh, God. Ouch. 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 Stop.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's already essentially conviction without the resistance change. It does a lot of work in that regard. Okay, Invader needs to go away. We need to fade up before we go in here. I'll have this on hotkey just in case. Let's see what we got. Have we gotten friendly? Okay, so we have frenzied ice spawns, which is a good indication. Generally, I get the gloams with snakes or with the bats. Cloak of Shadow on a bow. That would be an interesting thing to have trigger. I think it would be a trigger when struck kind of thing, unfortunately, but... yeah, our Shadow is doing fine. Hey, Vampire Fang, we could make a caster belt. I am mildly curious what our other enemy types are going to be.
I need mana.
Okay, so we got the Explodey Boys as type 2. Ah, we got Gloams. No! We were so close. Am I going to be able to do this without? Yeah, maybe. I think we might be able to do this without even using Cloak of Shadows. Unless we run across a boss pack of them. Okay, so that's a path down. I want that. And main reason I'm actually like leaning into the lightning right now is because I don't want Bale to take 3 years. Rather him just take like an hour. Hey, we got a Razor Tine.
I am overburdened.
It's actually a fun spear, by the way. I get it, Bale. You're angry. You're barking at us. Unfortunately, the Explodey Boys don't really give you much in the way of usable anything. Da-da-da-da, Razor Tine. It's going to go in this pile. Actually, we'll just set it over here. Main reason I'm keeping those is not to use them. They're not going to be ideal or anything like that. It's just straight up, I want to see how many uniques and sets I get on the playthrough. See, healing and a mana. I will drink the rejuvenation first, because I forgot to heal when I was in town. Okay, Shadow, go in. She can see them. The AI doesn't really care about that kind of stuff. You with that. Sorry for concentrating a little bit. It's Gloam territory. This is probably going to be a dead end.
Not enough mana.
Shadow, please stop running away. Or just keep running away. That's not useful at all. Is this a dead end? Yep, it's a dead end. We should wall hump here and see if that's red. Nope, it's not. Yeah, wall humping at times is not a bad idea in this game, because you can see a certain distance into the wall. And as long as we don't see a boss pack of gloams, they're not going to be that terrifying. This could fork off into... Nope, it's not down there. Okay, so that's just dead end as well. Okay, the way I was originally wanting to go seems like the right way. So top corner up here. Scouting. I mean, I hear them. There they are. This is actually not that bad because we don't have any other tough enemies. So the gloams don't really have anything to be a lower priority then. We found a Bariza and made a hustle armor to check out Strafe, mid-level Amazon. Well, Bariza's not the best of Strafe. It's kind of like a mid-tier Strafe. The Diablo 1 elemental spell. Running Man! Closest thing we have to that is Fire Golem. Which doesn't just charge towards everything. Yeah, can you not just be kind of farting off in the corner there, assassin shadow thing, please? Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Done with that book yet? Fire Golem really is just... Ever since they took away his little gimmick of being the PvP bad manners trick... He's just been going downhill since. You would expect it to at least be good in Nightmare. Generally, if I'm doing Bariza nowadays, it's multi-shot rather than strafe. Just because it doesn't have, even despite having good base attack speed, it doesn't have good strafe attack speed. Crossbows just are not friendly with that kind of stuff. Literally just abusing the crap out of the shadow to deal with gloams.
I need mana.
Okay, so we have gloams up there. We have a red path, though. So that is either the waypoint... or the stairs. Either way, it's a good discovery. I mean, the golems are synergized, but I get what you mean. They should have a better synergy. Okay, so this is the stairs down. Yeah, summon all four. As far as summoning all four, part of me says yes, part of me says no. It's a tough call. Oh wait, that's where we're supposed to go right there. Sweet. We've pretty much explored the entire area, but
I need mana.
everyone forgets about blood. Part of me wishes blood was back in its former glory, but that was broken. Be extra broken nowadays. Iron Maiden Blood Golem combo. For those of you who really remember the old ways. Okay, so we have the waypoint. We're all set for most of the rest of the stuff. I don't plan on doing Neolithak because Neolithak is a dickweed. Even if we had done Anya, I wouldn't do Neolithak. So we have one more potential Gloam spawn, which is Worldstone Chamber, kind of like the Throne of Destruction. And I don't think we have any problematic things on the next floor. We could get some poison stuff, get some physical immunes, fire and cold immunes. I don't think it's lightning immunes. I'm trying to think through the entire list of spawns for this floor. We got the dwarves. Those are relatively easy to deal with.
Not enough mana.
Hey, she's actually keeping up with us? Yes. She doesn't always. I ever do the Holy Freeze Attract curse exploit? It's not ringing a bell, so probably not. I mean, you slow them down and run a track, that would just be kind of meh, but I did do the immortality thing. The Immortal Barbarian. That one's kind of fun to do. I don't know if it's still possible in Resurrected. But basically, you could make a barbarian that was essentially immortal but couldn't move. So I am actually positive we're going to be beating the game today. Unless we get really bad Gloam luck.
I need mana.
And by really bad Gloam luck, that means going down the stairs and immediately having... sorry. Gloams with a boss pack. It would reapply the curse every time the aura damages. Oh, eh. I mean, I can see the use in that, but... Eesh. You got chilled. Yeah, nothing scary on this floor. 40% chance of Gloams. There's a decent chance of Gloams on that floor. It's not a terrifyingly massive. I'm going to toss these in there so I can have just regular potions on the quick flick. Now, as far as the waves of Bale, most of them will be fine. Bartuk's going to be a little bit of a pain. But other than that, we should be okay. Our shadow will be decrepified pretty much 90% of the time. Because that's just how it rolls. Oh, you... Shadow, please. Yeah. She's just going to be decrepified most of the time because she's going to be up there trying to fight all the nonsense. It's fine. The question is, do I actually bother farming up levels after this? Probably. I'll probably start in on another character or do D3 streams instead of D2 streams and just do a few build videos. But I think most people get upset whenever they realize, hey, the builds... that's ethereal. 4 socket. Get upset whenever they can't just like trounce everything with the build naked, and it's like, No, that's not how builds work in Diablo 2. You actually have to get the stuff to be doing that. Vaguely remember getting minions of destruction back in LD spawning lightning fizz immune. They're naturally cold immune. Don't think they can spawn lightning fizz. Because there's a cap on 2 immunities and they're naturally cold. If memory serves. I might be misremembering. And I hate the noise these guys' green thing makes. It's an offensively loud noise. I don't know what's up with the audio balancing on it. I mean, Bartuk can do that. Bartuk can spawn lightning fizz immune and drop you with hydras all the time while you're sitting there being upset at him. Okay, grab the mana potion. We're gonna need it. Okay, so I think we got everything. Yeah, everything's dead. I think we cleared the entire floor, actually. Did we? Yep, we did. We cleared the entire floor. Yay! Now for the... Okay, so we have champion pit lords. Well, at least they're not globes.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, possessed pit lord, not a threat. None of them dropped mana potions. They only dropped full rejuve and a bunch of heals. So that's oh, I just wasted one of my mana potions. So that is established one of our enemies. More pit lords, okay. So we don't know what our second and third are. We do have gloams. We got gloams and pit lords. That means we will have gloams up in the actual throne. Oh, don't worry. My memory's terrible. Trust your own before you trust mine. I make videos so I can remember stuff. You hate the Death Lord spawns in the boss room because the phase 1... Sorry, I'm trying to read while dodging gloams. And yes, they are all gloams, regardless of their name. Oh, thank you for running away, Shadow. That's, like, the worst thing you could have done right then. So there's one burning soul down. Let's get some death sentries.
I need mana.
You hate the Death Lord spawns in the boss room because the phase 1 Bale summons can raise them. Death Lord? Oh, you're mean Doom Lords, yeah. Or I think it's actually Abyss ones down here. I can't remember for sure. But yeah, they can revive any undead. But you're thinking of the sword-wielding ones, or are you thinking of the Oblivion Knights? The ones that cast stuff, or the ones that, oof, are joiks? Can you not? The gloams are irritating. But I can deal with them. One reason I am glad I took grenades. Though I really do wish fire traps were more viable. Unfortunately, the Inferno trap just does not cut it because it doesn't hit 90% of the time. Okay, so those are fine. Oh! That's actually a surprising spawn. That is fine, actually. Five. Okay, so we got a few more of these guys. Yeah, I don't mind those being the other ones in here because they can't revive those, oddly enough. Yeah, the Oblivion Knights are a pain in the butt. Come back, Mercenary. I'm going to put Portal there. That way, if we have to run away, we can lead them to the stairs and then not have any real problems.
Not enough mana.
The little fire towers from the tombs. That would be kind of funny.
I need mana.
Not sure how well it would work overall, but it would be funny. Bartuk is the one I'm not looking forward to. Okay, come back here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You back up. Drop out Death Sentry. I think we're good. And this guy actually has Akmail here. Actually has one of the hidden affixes, by the way. He is one of only 2 enemies with poison enchant. But it's hidden. So it makes it a little bit tougher to actually notice. But him and Lilith have poison enchant. It's kind of fun to think about. Or when Electric Crack broke, it did know, but that would be nice. That would actually be really nice. Just a little last hurrah.
Not enough mana.
Wow, the shadow actually just died. Damn. And there's an Ort rune if we need to repair anything. Getting some low rows on that boy. There we go. Now for the one group that I'm kind of afraid of, especially since Mercenary keeps wandering up there. Thanks for bringing them to me, Shadow. I appreciate it. Jeez. Shadow, please stop. Yeah, she keeps trying to bait them back, which is like, no, I don't mind them staying up there. I really don't mind them staying up there. They're dying to my traps just fine. Without my rogue friend deciding to stand in front of the Hydras. Okay, so he'll go down. I don't think there's any more left up there. Could be wrong. Hope I'm not. Nope, I wasn't wrong. Sweet. Okay, so we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Want Mercenary and Shadow to come back, but Shadow is like dense as a bag o' bricks. Shadow, tank, please, for the love of all that is unholy. Why can't you just tank them? Why do you insist on running back? There you go. Let's see. Or if someone dies for static field. What do you think if Blade Sentry had targeted homing on the skill to follow enemies? No. I'm not a big fan of that idea. Because, unfortunately, you want your Blade Sentry to kind of behave kind of like a Barbarian with Whirlwind to get the most damage out of it. If they change the mechanics of how it deals damage, maybe. But until then, yeah. Shadow's Snapchatting. Shadow is just fucking drunk. It's like wandering. It's tank. It should tank for me. But instead, it's doing this number. And just wandering back to me. Come on. Keep following. There's Lister. Oh, he's dual immune. Oh, they're fire immune. Derp. I don't know why I was thinking cold immune. I think I was thinking of a different...
Not enough mana.
Yeah. Come on. Keep following me. Of course, Rogue tries to tank. There we go. And up we go to floor 2. We're going to go grab the waypoint and just go to our town portal. Because I'm not fighting a dual immune. It's not worth it. No matter how stubborn I am, it's just not worth it. But yeah, they'll be down that path in there. We'll go into the actual throne. He'll laugh. We'll have a good time. We'll slowly murder him. It's going to be slow. Even with endgame gear, he is kind of slow to deal with. With the trap assassin, that is. He somehow lost our Shadow in there. Ta-da! Back in town. Okay, Ort rune, you just go in. Where is our runes? There you go.
Evening.
Here, everything we should have enough to fill up our inventory with the proper potions. No guarantees.
Hello.
That should be good. Wandering meat with eyes that licks random things. Sounds like a toddler. Okay, those we can use for crafting caster belts. This can just get out of the way. Those can be used against them. Oh, our ping. Lovely. Upload speed is fine. Ping is, like, absolutely awful. Go.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, time for the ball. Shadow randomly disappears into the back rooms. Yeah, pretty much. Kane Pixel would be completely proud.
My brothers will not have died in vain.
Mercenary might die here. I was kind of hoping she'd protect me from the tentacles, but whenever we get a dual Bale, it kind of sucks. Oh, I don't have Fade up. Oosh. That'd be part of it. Can I actually cast something, for the love of God? He is tentacle happy. What is with the hentai mode today, my dude? Can I not actually just be throwing grenades randomly? That would be awesome. I wasn't even targeting them. We need a whirlwind barbarian mercenary? No.
Good evening.
Let's give him a second so he can despawn his little buddy. Despawn your left nut, Bale. I really wish the hitbox on that was more accurate. Hi, thank you. Like, that time he actually hit me, but the hitbox on it is atrocious. His little mana leech is just god-awful. Because it's like way larger than what it looks like. Fun cast. Or keep targeting the tentacles, that's fine too. I really don't know why he's in hentai mode. That's not a common one for him.
I need mana.
Yeah, he has different modes that he goes into. Sometimes he's like all about the teleporting around, like right now. This one's fine. But sometimes he goes into the mode where he's like, everything has to be all about the tentacles or the clones.
I need mana.
And yes, you can get sort of triple clones on him, but it requires a bug. It requires a bug to triple clone.
My brothers will not have died in vain.
Ow! Can I please move? I wish my skills would go through walls. Yeah, you hate the clone spam and the Novas? Understandable. I don't mind the ice thing usually, but I usually have cannot be frozen. This is one situation where the rhyme shield would be extremely useful. And I don't like those things darn near one-shotting me these days. They probably shouldn't be doing that much damage. I don't remember them doing that much damage. Because that's about, what, almost 200 damage per whack?
Will not have died in vain.
Oh, shut up, Bale. We already heard that. We're gonna kill you today, whether you like it or not. Sure, you'll be back eventually, but... God damn it. He's just being jerky today. Yay, can't get out of there because nonsense. Turn off hentai mode, my dude. I don't mind the Nova, and I don't mind the ice thing usually. The mana thing needs to have its hitboxes fixed, but for the most part, I can dodge 90% of it. Hi, Bale 2.0 number 7. Perpetually chilled and getting stuck in the tentacles. He summons them right on top of you. I mean, that's what he's supposed to do with it, but still. Except I can't move the entire time I'm trying. Let me move, you motherfucker. Oh, Lord. The auto-targeting has made the tentacles about 10 times worse, by the way. I know I nag on the auto-targeting quite a bit. But seriously, when I'm clicking to move and I have something on left click, I don't want to be stuck in the same place whenever I'm clicking, not even on the sprite. I have that issue in cows too, where I'm trying to target a specific cow and it's like, nah. It's irritating as shit. What are you doing, Shadow? Yeah, keep teleporting to the tentacles that were nowhere near us. Make me waste mana resummoning you. Three, 4, 5. There we go. Now we're finally back into the swing of things. Yeah, Shadow is weird. We've almost got him. It's a matter of not getting completely nuked by a million tentacles spawn again. Yay, run in circles. Where are you at? Five. Drags away to Catholic school at the battle ends. I mean, he's just a mouse fart away. Yay, we got him. We'll identify this. It could be good. It's not. And we'll just sell this stuff to revive Mercenary. And we have about half of a respec going. Sweet. And that is the end. We've gotten through all 3 difficulties. In spite of lag, in spite of really dinky AI. But we got it.
Good day.
Did it again. I don't know how many times I've beaten the game. That would be asking an impossible question. Let's see. That would be good if it had faster attack speed and was elite. 240% enhanced damage. That means we got oh crap, an ED percent thing and the ED attack rating thing. Other than that, it's not too amazing, but still, it's there. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. There we go. I can insert it for you. Yeah, we could level up with this later-ish. I do want to add up just how much of everything we got on a single playthrough, not stopping to grind. We're way under-leveled. That's one thing we got. But we ended up with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 set items. No, 7 set items. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we ended up with 8 set items. 7, 8, 9, 10 uniques. Not counting what we're wearing. We don't have any uniques equipped. Because the garbage. And we didn't get our rune at all, so yeah. Well, that was a stream. Got hatred and destruction. We need terror and whatever the other one is. The blue one. The blue one that I have way too many of on single player. But on that note, I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream there. We ended up beating it, and we will probably be back later tonight with Diablo 3. Probably less salt, because Diablo 3 is literally just fireworks, the game. So, yippee-ki-yay. So keep gaming, have fun, peace out. Thanks to everyone that did tune in, and I will see you next time.